How many different niches should you sell in on Amazon? How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I go over everything related to Amazon FBA. I also own an Amazon automation company. If you're interested in having us completely manage and operate an Amazon FBA store for you, then click the link in the description and book a call with me, and we can go over all the details on getting started with our automation. But if you aren't someone that's looking to get started with our automation, you are looking to sell on Amazon yourself, here's a very common mistake that we see new sellers make when they get started, especially in the wholesale space, is what we're going to be gearing this video towards. So if you do OA, you do RA, you really can purchase in any niche because it's not going to relate. Anytime you find a deal that makes profit and makes sense, you want to buy that. Now, when you're talking about the wholesale space and getting involved in a niche, the reason why you don't want to be in a bunch of different niches, because even though you're going to have more variety of products and niche in all those different things, it's actually going to be counterproductive, because when you're just involved in one niche and you're just purchasing in one niche, you start to get very familiar with the niche. You get very familiar with the brands and good brands that you're normally buying and the brands that you're already ungated for and that you can sell, and also the price points for those. You start to get a really good feeling for those, and when you're playing off prices to other suppliers and you're price matching other suppliers, you're able to get access to much better pricing. So many times when we first got started, when we see new sellers, they go purchase a deal and then not even the next week they find that deal for 15% off, because they find the supplier that they actually got it from, because they were probably just brokering that deal. So this is something you can really fall into if you're just selling in a bunch of niches. You don't really know either one, you're not going to have an idea of where those price points could be, and you may, even though it might look profitable right now, maybe the price is high on Amazon, you can still be getting that at a much better price, and that price may come down on Amazon. You may end up negative because you didn't just sell in that one niche. You didn't know that's a way too high of a price for that individual unit. And this isn't to say you just have to sell in one niche only. You can have a few different niches you sell in, but it is smart to primarily focus on just one, and then maybe have a second and maybe a third that you sell a little bit in, and you're kind of getting your feet wet in. But there should be one niche, and for us, it's kind of those, the general merchandise, personal care products, everyday products, the mouthwash, toothpaste, deodorant, soap, floss, those types of products that we specialize in. And with that, we know all the brands that we're already approved to sell on. We know the price points for a lot of these products, so we know when a price is too high. And that's another thing. Sourcing can be very, very time consuming. So when you're looking over these products, if you see a very, very high price, you're going to know right away this supplier's not going to be able to be at the pricing that you need them at, and you can move on past them. There's some suppliers that they're just not going to work out. You have to move on from pretty quickly. There are some suppliers that, maybe it's around break even. You can work with them a little bit. You can get some price off. As you work with them for a little while, you'll be able to get better and better pricing. But for the most part, if you see a supplier with really, really bad pricing on a couple of those products that you've already purchased in the past, or you just know where that price point is, then you can just skip them right away, and you're not wasting time looking at a supplier that's not going to work out anyway. So again, if you're selling in a bunch of different niches, this is something you won't know right away, and you're going to spend a ton of time looking through the supplier's catalog, trying to see if any product works down the catalog, and it's just a complete waste of time. Overall, your time is very valuable, and you want to make sure that's spent on buying the best possible deals that are going to be making you profit. Again, wasting time going through different catalogs, and then also not knowing those prices off the top of your head, and also not having those suppliers to price match prices. So many of the times we'll have a product where we see it at 15 cents higher here, but then it's on a different supplier's website, and we can play off that. We can say, hey, this supplier has this price, can you meet that? Or if not, do even a little bit better. And a lot of the times they're able to do even better than that price. So not only did you not get it for that 15 cents higher, you got 15 cents off and more. So again, that's just why this is so important. And if you're in the wholesale space, every penny really does count and really does matter. So paying 15 cents extra per unit is huge. I hope this video is helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one.